Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. And pizza day. Yes. 2 thumbs up. Okay. 4 degrees Celsius. It was a lot colder first thing this morning. Starting to warm up. But you know what I did notice is that the leaves are starting to fall. We can see the sunrise a lot better now. Yeah, it's just coming up over the bridge. Maybe I'll dub in what I'm seeing here in this one right here. See, can you see that one? Yeah. Well, I guess if I dub it in, you'll get to see it real good, right? Anyway, I was thinking that pretty soon we'll be able to see the end of the bridge and see if the walkers are still trudging over. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. I think I pretty much beat that to death. I know some people were getting sick of it. Okay, we are ready for Missy the dog. Unless Missy is mad at me because she didn't get to come over yesterday afternoon. Or when was it? No, it was the morning. Yeah, I had to go to that memorial service. Well, maybe she'll forgive me. We'll see what happens. Okay, we are probably going to be spending most of today trying to glue the railing onto the platform very carefully. I think it's going to go. I think it's going to go. Yesterday I was talking about, doing the ends and then working my way around. But I think I might be smarter maybe to do it in the middle and work my way to the end because, we'll see. We'll think of something. Don't worry. We'll get it. I think we're going to get it, unless I have an accident with it and mash it somehow. Yeah. And one of the viewers had mentioned that he thought, where's that other little piece that we started yesterday? Oh, I guess I put it over. Yeah, I must have put it over somewhere. I hope I didn't lose it. That he thought that the center peg was slightly longer than all the rest. And I still don't know where that piece goes. Okay, that's step 22. We're actually still in 22. We got more photo etch to deal with here. I hope it's going to be easy. Anyway, I'm curious now. Where does that piece go? Oh, I see it. Yeah, it goes. Yeah, in step 25 it shows where it goes. And it's going to go right there. Do you know what? I can see little dimples. We'll take a close look later. But I can see little dimples on the side here where that's supposed to go. Or is that? No, there's dimples on the other side for the large piece that we're going to deal with today. Anyway, yeah. These, maybe I should mention, when you get a big kit like this, when you first go through it, and you open the box and you do your box opening and you're doing your sprue count and making sure all the pieces are there and so on, at least I'm almost overwhelmed. I'm thinking, oh, I can't do this. But if you start at step 1 and just, there is no one thing or hardly anything that a person can't do. If I can do it, if somebody who's watching maybe right now and thinking to themselves, I'd like to do a big kit like that, but I couldn't do that. You probably can. Just start at step 1 and just slowly work your way through it. You don't have to build it in a week or a month or even a year. Make it a big project and take lots of time. Well, It seems that it's taking me about a year and an average of a year and a half to go through one of these kits, mainly because of the videoing. Uh, Peter from Mouse Scale Modeling, may he rest in peace, uh, was very fast. I remember when I first started watching him, I think I mentioned this, that I was wondering if he had people, if he had a crew there that were in the background that you didn't get to see, because he was churning out. He made a big carrier like this, and it seems to me he did it in about a month. Yeah. I think Nigel Frampton also commented how fast he was. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you probably can do it. Don't be. There's a, what is that saying? Something about you can't see the forest for the trees or something like that. Uh, I never could quite figure out what that was about, but I can sort of understand. But I think it's when you open up one of those big kits, you can't see the end result because of all the myriad of little pieces, especially photo etch. But hey, we're eating our way through it, and I am not a particularly skilled modeler or anything like that. Uh, I am mechanically inclined, but I am not really dexterous like some people are. But I can still do it, almost all of it. Now, as you will remember, there was the odd little piece that I just came to, a little piece of photo etch. I just couldn't get it stuck on. There's probably a way to it, and maybe if I kept working at it and working at it and working at it, I would have got it. But yeah, I would say that 99% of a kit like this, the average person could do it. Yeah. So they're kind of pricey, you know. What do we? I'm just trying to remember here in Winnipeg how much this kit was. It seems to me it was around $500 or $600 Canadian money. You know, maybe where you are it'll be a lot cheaper. Yeah, don't let all the pieces intimidate you. Just start at step one and slowly work your way through it. And if you make a mistake, just keep going. People won't see it. You know, when you look at it, look at the ship over there. Like, how many weeks was it that until I noticed that when I took my ships all out of the case. I forget why, and then when I put them back in, a couple of the turrets fell over on the. I think it's on the hood. Yeah, the little turrets. They had fallen over and they're laying on their side, and it was like, I don't know how many weeks it was before I noticed that, hey, they've fallen over, because there is so much detail. You know, a mistake, it just blends right in other words. So that doesn't mean that you have the right to be careless. But okay, let's stop flapping my gums here. It seems that when I start talking, I just can't stop. Let's recompose, and there goes the black truck. You know, it's kind of, I was going to say depressing. I wouldn't say depressing, but it's kind of sad in a way to see that the mornings are getting bright later and later and later. I could just barely see the sun shining on the side of the house next door. Yeah, I guess what's happened is there's clouds now blocking the sun. Yeah, kind of a pretty sunrise. Yeah. Okay, Ron, get at it. Well, talk is cheap, that's why. Okay, let's have another sip of coffee here. Pizza day. Now, when I was originally setting up my apparatus here, I had it pretty much identical to the way you see it right now, except that if I had followed through, I would have ended up soldering the railing on the underside of the platform instead of the top side. I'd have never lived that one down. So I'm glad I thought to check the manual. Okay, I'm trying to get this as level as I reasonably can here. Okay. Now I've got it at the same orientation as the drawing here, so I know I've got it right. Yeah, that's going to be okay. Yeah, because you can put the railing on the bottom, or you can put it on the top. Well, obviously we want it on the top. Okay. So my plan is, maybe I should support this other end with something. Like what? That's too tall. Kind of works. At least that way, if I bump it, it's not going to bend down out of shape. And yet, on the other hand, I've got to have everything flush here. I'm going to have to lower this. I think what I'm going to have to do is push stop here, because this is going to take a lot of tweaking. And yeah. Okay, I just looked at my monitor and I realized that you couldn't see what I was talking about when I was talking about this, supporting this other end. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, now you can see what I was doing with this little block here. Should I reshoot this? Nah, it is what it is. Now I have to move very slowly here. Alrighty. Somehow I can't quite see. Okay, maybe I'm going to have the helping hands somehow come in from the other side here, because I'm going to be wanting to get in right here with the soldering iron, and this is blocking it. So let's let go here. Whoops. Let's see if we can come around somehow. Now, I don't want to move this. I pretty much got that the way I want it. Oh! That's the way you're going to wreck it, Ron. That's the way you're going to wreck it. Once you get this bent out of shape, you're never going to get it back the way it should be. So, maybe, remember we were talking about dexterity ain't what it used to be? Again, I just want to get the end that's, I'm not too worried about the rest of the railing here. We'll get that later. we're just gonna tack it on the end when I finally get it in the exact right place. That is. Maybe I better put on my magnification hood so I can see better what's going on. I'm almost there. I've almost got it. Let's put on the macro lens too. Okay, I think I've almost got it here. I'm going to have to maybe rotate the bottom rail just slightly counterclockwise here. Let's see if I was to push on the bottom of my holder downer, or rather the helping hands, get it at more of an angle. That's not working. I gotta take this and give this a bit of a twist here. Like that. Now maybe I did it too much. Try and scrunch myself down here so I can see. I think I got it too much now. Almost there, almost there. Just okay, how does that look? Let me check the monitor. That is almost perfect. I don't think even Nigel Frampton could do it any better than this. He probably could. Okay. Let's get ourselves just a little bit of solder paste on there now. Okay, that should flow. Oh, I bumped it. I had my magnification hood on. I didn't see my peripheral vision. Now let me check the monitor. Well, it's still pretty good here. Yeah, that's still pretty good. Okay, let's get our soldering iron plugged in. Okay, I'm sampling a little bit of solder on the end of the soldering tip here, and we're just going to do the end. Okay, that's going to be quite strong. That's not going to, well, I could rip it off, but I mean, it's way stronger than CA glue. Probably 100 times stronger. Okay, we're going to want to do the same idea now, only on the other end. On the other end. And okay. Yeah, I think we're clamped on there, but we're certainly not aligned square, are we? As long as I get it really, really close, it doesn't have to be perfect because we can bend it perfect afterwards. Now, where it does have to be perfect, of course. Oh, here we go. We got the same problem again. I'm going to be wanting to bring my soldering iron in. Like you can see it really good, but I can't see it at all. So I'm going to have to bring my helping hands clamp in from the other side there, so that I can come in like this with the soldering iron. Oh, don't be bumping it now. Just move slowly. Move slowly. Okay. So I'm going to swing this around. Okay, let's see if I can just grab it a little bit differently here now. Just right on the top corner. That's all I need. That's going to be too low. And that's probably going to be too high. Okay, I've got it. Now let's drag everything around here. Got to lower it down about 2 or 3 millimeters. And it has to twist this way, so I'm going to have to swing the base of the helping hands around. You can't see me doing it. Okay, now I'll just lower this whole thing down here. I'm going to have to spring it. Okay, now we can lift it up and just set it on the corner. Oh, I pulled it up too far here. I got to spring it back down again. Now, if I could just go to your left about 1 millimeter, not even. Okay, I'm going to have to put my magnification hood on. I don't know why I didn't have it on earlier. Alright, if I could get the... Yeah, this, maybe I could move this. No, let's move the base here. The base of the helping hands, just everything just a little bit. Oh, I shoved it too far in. All right, it's sitting on the edge. If it could come towards me. And what's smaller than 1 millimeter? I guess 1/4 of a millimeter. That is perfect. That is perfect. Now don't anybody breathe. Okay, it is now about 10 minutes after 10, and Missy the dog is still not come by. Okay, we'll just tack the end there, and then we'll swing it around into place later. Okay, now if I'm very careful when I release everything here, it should stay in place. Now what we got to do is swing everything around and be using holder downwards more than anything. Yeah, I'll probably be using the holder downward. We'll be using this tweezer as a heat sink. And yeah, I'll reposition here. Okay, this is the end here that we just soldered. You can't see the solder connection because the tweezer is blocking it, but the tweezer is also acting as a heat sink here. So when I solder along the edge here, after I get a holder downward position, that is, we've got to get this so that the corner's going to be in the right place. Maybe that's what I should do is try and solder that corner, something like I'm holding it right now. And it's too bad I couldn't solder it like that. What I need is an extra couple of hands and Might get a little bit hot on the finger, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm just going to try and push this in just a little bit here. The bottom rail, I would have preferred that it was sitting on the top of the platform, but it's not. It's sort of wrapping itself around the end. But eyeballing the other corner that you can't see to way off to your left, it could be that that's the way it's going to have to go. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got that. Let's maybe just a tiny bit more here. Okay, now that's gonna be really strong there. Now I think what I'm gonna do is gonna move myself way off to your left, and we'll get the next corner. But you know what? I just looked at the clock here. It is 10:32. Still no Missy the dog, so I don't know what's happening. Maybe she's not feeling good. I think I'm going to go for a quick scoot. And yeah, the sun is shining right now. So yeah, we'll see you when I get back. I noticed it. I can see Missy coming. Well, let's go and meet her.
Oops.
Missy.
We lost our doorway for video.
Oh yeah, no, we gave up on you. We thought she'd slept in or something. So
Well, I did sleep in.
oh, hey, Missy, here, come on, sweetheart. There you go.
I slept into 7:45 and scrambled over to Timmy's and still got, but she was up late, so you know we weren't really going out the door until 10.
Okay.
Where are you on your way to?
I'm going to McDonald's for coffee.
Which McDonald's?
The one over by Sobeys.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a nice day, eh?
It's not bad. You know, on the other hand, maybe I should truck over to the McDonald's on Transcona. That's actually a nicer one. I mean, I think I will. I'm sort of headed that way now. We saw you coming. Do you know, Missy? Do you know that I had 3 people unsubscribe because you didn't show up yesterday? Well, I better get going before my battery dies here.
Yes. Nice crisp day. 3 degrees at 6 a.m.
It was cold, yeah.
Oh, you do have gloves. Good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Glad to see that.
I have them even on the hot weather. Okay.
See you later, Rod. Have fun.
We'll see you. Okay, now I can see this little gap here on the screen. It looks really wide when we look at it up close like this. But it is my hope that I can get that gap to fill with solder. Okay. Now we only want the gap to fill. Let me check here. Gotta come more around this way. I'm making it worse, aren't I? Let me see if I can get my iron just a little bit differently here. Well, let's do the other corner. Okay, this corner is not going together too good. You can see here that the bottom rail is going to be on the inside. I might, I'm looking in the monitor now. This is not working out. What I was going to say is that I was noticing, or I saw Steve in the model shed. Oh, this got to be a couple or three, maybe more years ago, and he was doing some soldering of some little parts. And it seems to me that he held it in his fingers, and then he just touched it with the, like this, and soldered it, and he didn't burn his fingers. Now maybe I misunderstood what I was watching, but I think I'm going to have to recompose this just a little bit because it's just not clear on the screen, and I like to have my video clear. So please bear with me here. Okay, what do we got here? 149. I really had intended to have this done today, and maybe if I was to go at it with and not video it, I might actually do that. We've got it soldered on the end here, and may as well say this corner. Then we've got this end and this corner, and this corner. So I just got to go places that like in between. And I was thinking I can probably quickly do that if I, incorporate a holder downer on something. Yeah, I can envision myself doing that, but not on camera. So I may actually do that off camera. Or what do we got here? Now it's 150. It's getting worse. I think maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to call her a day here for this. I never end up doing what I envision having done when I first start out in the morning. It never works that way. Too many things happen, but we are getting there. We're getting there. I think it's going to be okay once it's all soldered and painted, as long as I don't have an accident. Yeah, I'm going to call her quits, folks. So thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.